TuitionFit is designed to be pretty simple to use. You just go to the website, tuitionfit.org, and start by signing up for free. You can join for free or click on Start Your Search for free. And this will work on a phone or on a tablet or a laptop. Then really you start by setting it up as a student's account. We did design this so that it was really centered around the students. So in an ideal world, the student sets up their account. But as a parent, you have two choices. You can set up a student's account, or you can also set up a parent account, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. The student sets up their account by providing some basic demographic information after they've provided an email address and a password, and gets a verification email that they verified it's them and not a robot. Then they put in some academic information and financial need information. Academic information is really just test score and high school GPA, and financial need information is just the expected family contribution from the FAFSA. Then students will upload a picture of their award letter by just taking a picture of their financial aid award or scanning it on the printer. You just got to upload the file. You don't have to enter any data. We take care of all that. First thing we do is just verify that it's a real letter. And then we redact all the private information on your award letter because we want to anonymize this, and we understand that this is a trust exercise. You're sharing an award letter with us, and we're not going to put your name and personal information out there. And we never sell or give that information away. That information is always protected with us. So we'll redact the private information. We'll redact anything that might give somebody a hint about who you are. So if there's a named scholarship that you've received, that somebody could Google and find out that you're from this county and want to study this degree and maybe you're of this ethnicity, we want to make sure that that's anonymized as well. So we redact everything that looks like it might go toward personal information, and then we send you a note saying it's ready, and you have to go in and approve those redactions. So you actually have control over that letter being redacted and anonymized to your comfort level before it goes up into the system. Then we calculate the price that's on the award letter. We take all those numbers we talked about a second ago, and we throw out all the junk and get it to where we can tell you what's going to be on your bill in the fall. And once a student shared an award letter, at least one, then it's free to see all of the comparison awards that other students just like yours have shared. So students with a similar test score, similar high school GPA, and a similar EFC. So now you can put your prices in some context and see what other offers are out there. For parents, we set this up so that you could kind of do this in a way that still allows the student to be in charge, but it allows them to share their account with you. So first of all, the student sets up their own account, and then a parent can set up their own account, and the parent invites the student to share access, and then the student accepts that invite. There you go. Now, this is what you'll see as soon as you shared an award letter. This is a snapshot of what this display looked like for a young woman in Illinois last year. She had applied to the 4 schools that are up at the top here, and so she uploaded her award letter. We know what the sticker prices of those schools were. We looked at her award letters and figured out that her actual prices were these 4 numbers right here. Now, traditionally, that's all she'd have known because those are the only schools that she applied to. But now with TuitionFit, she can actually see all of these other awards that are down here from all the other schools that have been uploaded by other students. And in her case, she was really focused on 2 public institutions in Illinois. She would never have known that Northern Illinois was $2,500 cheaper than Southern Illinois, Edwardsville, until she used TuitionFit. After she did, she took this information and was able to end up save $2,500 a year, $10,000 over 4 years of college. Now, one of the things you might be asking is, this is great for seniors, but what about us who are at the very beginning of the college search process? Our students, a junior or a sophomore or a freshman, and we just want to find the schools that we know we can afford. So we want to shop by price at the beginning of this process. Well, now that we have multiple years of data, and what I mean by that is we're collecting data right now. Students are uploading award letters right now, but there were students that uploaded a whole bunch of award letters last year, and we can use that last year data to start to give you some information that would help you start the college search process and know that you're looking at schools that are in your price range. So what we do is simply the same thing by getting students to, you set up an account, it's free, it's very basic information. Instead of using the EFC that you've got from a FAFSA, because you probably haven't done the FAFSA yet, you can use a FAFSA estimator, and there's a whole bunch of them out there to give you a ballpark EFC. Once you've got that, you plug in a high school GPA and a test score. If you don't have a test score yet, so what? Just leave it blank. We'll just go with high school GPA. And then what we can show you is we can show you the list of all the schools that we have award letters from that were shared by students just like yours. And then with this slider up here, you can move it up and down to set your price range. Right now it's set from 0 to 15,000. So let's say you know your budget's $15,000 a year for college. Now you can see that for this particular student, these are the schools that gave awards of $15,000 or less. And what you can see here is that most of them are public institutions. So it gives you a sense of what kind of schools you would start to look at. But even then, here's a couple of private institutions in there for you to start digging around.